Today, we're cooking up a summer classic.
We're grilling peaches with some butter and brown sugar.
And then we're gonna put those on some good old vanilla ice cream topped with homemade caramel sauce.
Talk about the epitome of summer in a bowl.
It is.
A bowl.
A bowl is the epitome. I tell you what, I pity anyone who doesn't make this.
Exactly.
So I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My peachy Loon.
That's right. I'm so peachy.
Oh, you are so peachy, and I'm so excited. This is so good. This is the
so
summer
good.
pack. So I'm going to get started here. I'm going to turn on my my little skillet that I've got right here, and we're just going to get started making this caramel. Okay.
Caramel.
So now I've got homemade caramel is easier to make than you think if you just follow these steps.
And it's wonderful to have in your fridge.
yeah, well, yes, that's for sure. Okay, that was 2 cups of just good old granulated sugar, and this is a half a cup of water. Now I'm going to stir this until that water, let me grab the handle here, until that sugar starts to dissolve, and I'm going to really crank up the heat now, because I'm going to crank it, baby, because I want to get this up to a boil. All right, now let's talk about the star of this dish.
Oh, these peaches.
So we waited until that time in Texas is where we are, is when
it's late June, early July.
It's late June, and when I always say it wrong. I always call it freestone. I always want to say stone free. Cling free or stone free.
Or freestone.
Freestone peaches are available. And
stone free means that the pit comes away easily from the peach.
Right.
Yes.
And the cling clings to the peach. I get the words.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's really brilliant whoever came up with that. But anyway, it's also incredibly hot right now, and so there's an orchard that we love to go to called Ham Orchards, and they have beautiful, but it's like 115 degrees out, and
ridiculous.
I would pass out. We would pass out. So we did a little investigating. We came across this inspiring, incredible company that started by a peach orchard gardener, and he had his own orchard. A peach farmer, and he started something called the Peach Truck, and they deliver peaches. They coordinate with peach farmers throughout the United States, especially mostly in the South, and they
actually go all the way up to Ohio.
They do. They go up to Ohio.
Yeah, it's called the Peach Truck Tour.
That's right. And so check it out. They may come. They mostly Midwest, not so much like the East Coast, but they deliver. Anyway, we put in our zip code.
You can either pick them up at where they stop on the tour, or they deliver straight to your front door.
So we put in our little zip code, and they're literally down the street. And we were so excited, we got really giddy. So we got in the car, and we put in our time when we were going to get it. We drove to the Peach Truck. I skipped up to the truck.
You did.
And then got it.
Got
we
your
got
order, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Look at this. I love these boxes, too.
I know.
Peach tree.
They're so
the Peach
peachy.
Tree box. All right. Oh, I'm going to put this over here.
Tell them, though, what you need to do, though, with the peaches when you get them.
Yes, sorry. So you get your peaches. They're cold, obviously, because they travel for a little bit in a refrigerated truck. So you have to let them sit out on your counter for about probably 2 days.
2 or 3 days.
You can. It depends on how ripe they are. So you just put them on your counter and then feel them every morning to see how they're coming along.
They're soft. And okay, now I'm going to interrupt for a moment.
Yeah,
now,
go ahead.
You see this has come to a nice boil. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn this down to pretty medium high. It's still going to be pretty hot, but I want this still to just gurgle like this. And I'm going to stop stirring it. And it's tempting to stir it, but don't stir it because it won't work right. This is going to go for about 15 minutes until we get a nice dark amber color. Every little whip stitch, I'm just going to pick it up and swirl it like that. Okay? All right, carry on.
Well, you do that. So anyway, back to the Peach Truck real quick. I'm sure we were rambling, but the website is called thepeachtruck.com. Look it up. You'll see if one's close to you or if you can have it ordered. And this is not a commercial. We just love them so much.
I know.
All right. I'm going to get these peaches ready for the grill. So you can tell, like, I just press it just a little bit and it just gives, which I love. And these are stone free, as Chris was saying. So I'm just going to cut them in half and get that stone out of there.
No need to peel them.
No. And so easy to cut.
And they're so delicious. We use these to make all kinds of dishes. We have our peach crisp. We have an old-fashioned peach cobbler.
Real quick, hold on. See how easy that comes out?
That's so easy.
Wonderful.
Talk about cling free.
Yeah, and I can just pull this out, or you know what? I'm just going to use my spoon, it's just really easy to get out. There you go.
Oh, so perfect.
Yeah.
We also love doing savory peach dishes. Like we have peaches with pork cutlets. Oh, it's
I
just,
forget about that.
I know, and they're just so delicious on their own.
Look at that, y'all.
Perfect.
Those are perfect for the grill.
They are.
All right, so I'm going to do, how many should I do? 4 or 6, Chris?
Oh, whatever we feel like.
I mean, 2 or 3. That's what I mean.
Yeah. This recipe makes plenty. We make plenty of caramel.
I don't want to, maybe I'll just do the 4 so that we'll have enough for our peach pie.
That's right. We're going to make a peach pie next. Okay, perfect. I'm going to keep swirling.
Okay.
Okay, I've just been swirling, and look at that. And so you've got
Gorgeous.
a nice, beautiful amber color, and now it's time to bring it all together, baby.
Oh.
Okay, so now I'm going to take it off the heat.
Yes.
I'm going to lift this, if you could move this
out of the way.
monstrosity out of the way. Put this on heat like a hot pad, because it's hot. And now the fun really is about to begin. This is where we add a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. And it'll start, as you do this, it will really start to fizz and fuzzle. And this is a fizz and fuzzle. You ever done fuzzled? This is a 1/2 cup of cream, and this is where it really gets going to town. And then we've got a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then just for that great caramel taste, we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. You see that?
Wow.
And this is when it really starts to bubble, and you're like, oh my God, this doesn't seem right. It'll calm down, I promise. And it'll turn, and as it rests, after you get it fully mixed.
Look at that. It's becoming that.
The caramel. We are crazy for caramel. I have loved caramel since I was a little kid. I used to go to Brahms, and that would be my favorite thing to do, to get a sundae. Extra caramel, please.
I love it.
Okay, so now this is it's just gonna, as it starts to calm down and relax, it's just gonna thicken, and it's gonna get a little darker. Oh. It's gonna get that beautiful, beautiful caramel color that we love so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna let that do that. That takes about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, so
before you do that, before you talk about that, I'm gonna go fire up our grill.
Yes, and as
take over, Loon.
As he's firing up the grill, I'm gonna prepare these peaches. So as I actually lied, I'm gonna do 6 little halves instead of 4 halves, just in case, I want another one. So we've got our peaches here. We want to add some butter to this. So I've got about maybe a 1/4 cup of butter right here. You just need enough to be able to get it all over your peaches 2 times. So you're going to do it now, and then you're going to do it again out on the grill. But I'm going to get these nice and I'll just eat them right now. All right, so butter all these real quick. And then what I'm going to do next is I've got some sugar and I've got some cinnamon here. And I've got a 1/2 cup of cinnamon, and I have a 1/2 teaspoon of, a half a cup of brown sugar and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm just going to stick that in there, get it all mixed up, because we're going to sprinkle these on these peaches out there on that grill. All right. I'm going to go see how Chris is doing.
Okay. Oh my
gosh.
That grill is hot. We got a hot grill. We've got caramel that is just beautiful. It's cooled off a little bit. So now
look at that color.
Transferring that to a heat-proof bowl. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I don't know what you're having.
I know. Wow. I know. So good, so good. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. All right, we got our grill ready to go. We got our peaches ready to go. You did a good job there, Loon.
Thank you.
Let's head out to the grill.
Let's do it. Come on, ladies. Those are gorgeous.
Those are gorgeous. So
gorgeous.
As you saw, we went out to the grill. We put these buttered side, cut side down right over the direct heat. You want your flame to be nice and good and scorching hot, not so that it's burning. You don't want to burn your peaches. And after about 60 seconds, maybe a minute and a half, check to see. You're going to want to see some nice little grill marks. Turn it about 45 degrees so you get those beautiful crosshatch grill marks. And then It's going to take that in total is going to be about 3 minutes. Then you want to butter the
back
butter
side.
the top sides of them, the skin side, yeah. And then we're going to use a pair of tongs, and your hands are going to be like, wow, it's hot, but that's okay.
So hot.
You can do it. And then you're just going to turn those over. And when you turn them over, you want to place them in a part of your grill that's not the direct heat, because you don't want to burn that skin. And then we're going to just spoon on about a tablespoon of that brown sugar cinnamon mixture over each.
A little more butter.
Put a little more butter. Then let them go for about a minute, and then you take them off. And folks, we got to eat these babies now.
Yes.
So we've got some, of course, a bowl of ice cream.
Yes.
Here in Texas, we live by our Bluebell ice cream.
Bring it right in there, Chris. Oh.
Yeah.
You got.
That'll.
I'll tell you. What did I say? That's summer in a bowl.
It is summer bowl. All
Yes,
right.
come on over here with that deliciousness.
Oh, look at
just
that
spoon
curl.
some right on top. Oh, Chris.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Okay, and now
I am speechless.
I love giving it a little texture. This is some homemade granola. I've got a recipe that's easy to make. You can make this days in advance, and it's just spectacular.
Always good to have some granola on
I tell you, we
hand.
always do, but we always eat it.
Yes, here. Let's make sure everybody can see it up top.
Okay.
There we go. Here's some granola.
Thanks.
Oh, yay.
This is perfect. It's about to be 4th of July. I mean, you want to talk about a crowd pleasing dessert.
You guys. All right.
Oh, and these
I'm gonna
peaches
make
are
a mess
so
of this.
tender.
Oh, wow. Chris.
I am salivating. Oh my, I can't wait. Hurry.
I want everybody to see everything I'm doing. You guys look at that deliciousness.
Okay. I mean, peach cobbler is step away.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I know, I'm kidding.
It's just, it's just a different way. I love that hint of
It
smokiness.
gives a hint of smokiness.
Isn't
not
that crazy?
too much. I know a little smoke goes a long ways. Oh my
I gotta have
goodness
that bite.
gracious! I could just sit here and eat this all day, and I may.
You guys, isn't that caramel? I love how the caramel kind of gets a little cold with the ice cream, so it gets you get a little crunchy.
Crusty. Yeah. And I'm telling you, if you can seek out, find some really fresh fruit. The supermarket is okay, but man, look up that peach truck. Find a local garden, orchard. I know. I'm gonna let you dance. I'm gonna have another bite.
Unbelievable! That's 100,000% Loon approved. I was cracked.
I love it. When I told him we were doing this, he was like, I don't know, grilled peaches?
I know. Well, you've made them before, and
I know.
I'm always like, well, I don't know. But for some reason, I don't think I really appreciated them until now.
Well, that happens.
Wow.
All right, you guys. We hope you're having a great summer, and we hope that you make these grilled peaches with the caramel.
Yes.
They are so good, and they're just so delicious.
And
so
if you're
much
in the
fun.
States, happy Independence Day.
That's right. Happy 4th of July. And to everyone else and everyone in the world,
Grill some peaches.
and we love you. Bye,
Why don't ya?
everybody.